Welcome back, guys. Joe here from Beaded Lizard Aquatics with another video and another fish pickup. So, man, I got to stay off monster fish keepers and Facebook Marketplace. I keep getting in trouble every time. So, this time we're heading down to Alliance, Ohio. We're going to be meeting up with a gentleman by the name of Neil. We've got some saltwater fish that got to go because he's moving on to a different location and he's going to break it down a little bit. So, obviously, truck's behind me. We're packed up. We're ready to go. It's actually a beautiful day. We're going up to 62 degrees, so it couldn't be a better day to go on a road trip. So with that, let's get rolling. All right, guys, we made it to Neil's house, and man, look at this right here. That's the seahorses right there?
Yeah.
Where's he at? I'm looking for him.
DWARF SEAHORSES.
Oh my gosh, right there, I see it now. Let me zoom in. Wow, look at that. How many are in here? It looks like a ton.
20, but I have a hair allergy problem.
That's all right. See, point them out to me. I can't see, I see them.
One right there, yeah.
This is a dwarf,
4, 5,
dwarf
6,
seahorse?
7. Dwarf seahorse, yeah.
Oh, look at that right there. Now, how long have you had this tank up and running for?
About a year. And
What is it, like a little 3 gallon, 4 gallon? That's a small one. It's kind of small.
yeah, I could recommend 3 to 4 dwarf seahorses per gallon.
You're thinking there's about 20 of them in
Here's a
there?
baby.
Wait a minute.
She's 4.
Wow.
The babies actually feed on the same live Artemia brine shrimp as the adults do, so they can live right alongside the adults.
He went behind that little branch.
There's that little guy hanging on there.
That's awesome. That's absolutely awesome.
You get roasted for how dirty they are.
All right, so this is like your little fish room right here. So guys, obviously when I first walked in here, I kind of thought I was talking to Johnny Depp. Turn your head that way. I was like, what? What's going on here? I got Johnny Depp.
Stole
So
my story.
I don't believe I know you.
I know you, Mr. Rainey. That's what matters. You stole my story.
So explain what's going on here. You're moving or something, or you're just wrapping up college. I mean, explain that. I mean, you got your bachelor's and now you're wrapping up your master's degree.
My master's in
And what was that in again?
Did my master's in nursing to become a psychiatric nurse practitioner. Graduating in May. This is my 75.
Wow. First of all, you're doing great.
Thanks. 75 became kind of like the tank I was moving from to set up my bigger 180. So these guys I was trying to rehome, and
Is there a light on this one? Can you turn a light on real quick? You just did a water change?
just did a water change. We call that rock around behind you there. And it's a bad light. It has
all right.
a green tinge.
So we got the who's all your? Obviously, you got the lionfish right up front.
Yeah, I got the lionfish.
You see the Tesselata eel right over here.
Can we feed him?
No, that's all right.
Alright.
Is that the pyramid angel right there? Is there
Pyramid angel. We got the porkfish.
Okay. The eel's coming out, checking things out. There's the queen. There's the queen.
He's there, yeah.
Is the Emularis in here?
There's his. I found out he doesn't have teeth because he bit up to my knuckle last night when I'm doing the water.
He just stirred up the water. So there's a panther grouper in here, which we can't see. There he is. I think he went right back there. And we're going to get a better visual of these, obviously, when we pack them up and take them back to my place. Who else is in here? Is that one of the? Is that the tang over there?
Yep. Flame. And some. I think I.
The Emperor Angel.
When I was
Well, I think we'll get a better view once we pull these guys out. So, okay, let's talk about this one over here real quick. What is this? A 30 gallon or 40 gallon?
It's a 30 extra tall. These are
Oh, another seahorse.
Hippocampus erectus, Catholic red. Algae is always an ongoing fight. I've had a hermit crab for like 5
Look
years.
at that guy.
Halloween hermit has its little striped feet.
The blue and yellow one?
Actually a rock beauty baby.
Where'd he go?
We got some light here.
There he is.
That is some kind of conch, I believe. Mysterious, or not mysterious, that's a Babylonia.
Where'd he go? You have the filefish up here?
Yeah, my Harlequin had a mate. I'm suspicious of the crystal shrimp. It's ongoing. It's my small. These guys are mostly in here to grow out because they're hard to feed in like a large system where there's competition. So you know, once they get a nicer size.
We miss that guy.
Cucumber. Sea cucumber.
Woo!
Gopher feeder.
He is ugly.
Yeah. And then peppermint basil.
Okay.
And my favorite is sleeping in the sand. The wrasse is actually sleep in the sand.
Is it, oh, well there.
Oh, there's the
I missed him.
target mandarin. I actually had him in my dwarf seahorse tank for a bit.
Mandarin.
But suspicious he might be eating some babies.
Over here we got a bow front. There's the Grammy. Is that the pink Grammy?
Yeah, that's the.
You tried to give that to me. I said, no way.
Tried to rehome that.
Yeah, an angel, what is back there?
What
am I looking? Catfish.
Catfish. So let's turn the light on.
What am I looking at here? I thought it was a goonch for a second, but that's not a goonch. What is that? I see a Synodontis there.
It's a whiptail. Whiptail cat with some albino papillo cats. This is a
It's a Synodontis of some sort.
it's a giraffe.
Giraffe cat?
I have a fox face.
What?
I can use.
That guy back there is pretty cool looking.
Yeah, let me see. Another B-shirt.
Yep. All right. Who's living over here? That's a little vivarium setup over here.
Oh.
This is where all the frogs are at?
Yeah, so just kind of random. Things like, ooh, good shot of that guy there. That is a Adelopus. That's a walking toad. I think for over a year now.
Nice. And then over here,
This is Gronk, the blue-tongue skink. Fat and sassy.
nice.
And there's Gronk.
Anything over there?
Tomato frog I raised from a tadpole.
There he is.
Grumpy little guy, but
A tomato frog. All right, what we miss? And then this other setup. You said there's a tokay in here?
yeah.
Where's he at?
He'll-
Oh, there he is.
He'll bark at my dog, actually.
Oh yeah, I remember these from the days back in the shop.
Little pit bulls.
my buddy John Laws, who's probably watching this video right now. He used to take these out of the cages. Oh boy. He used to pull his shirt up and let the toques bite him in a specific area.
There you go. Now hold on.
And he'd just walk around the shop with let it hanging off. It's like, all right, John, put the lizard back in the cage.
Oh, let go, Strider. Justin, let go.
Holy crap.
Let go, Strider. Let go, Justin. Look, it looks like an alligator.
Okay, we're in the back room now. This is a, what size tank was this one? 180, 100,
180, and then with the sump underneath here, I think it brings it up to like 250.
Okay. And obviously the queen of the whole tank here is
Miss Tanya.
Tanya. Look at
There
that.
since probably like 3 inches high, and now she's. Wow, look at that.
That fish.
She's actually obsessed with that.
Oh, okay. Hey, you're not messing around.
She likes a salad. This is pretty dramatic.
Ooh, that's a big meal. I think she's looking at her eyes looking backwards. So while we're waiting on her, who do we got over here?
That is my iPad drumfish. He schools underneath Tanya.
Ooh, there's the blueface just came out.
That's my blue face.
And then we got a couple of cows.
Short nose there. Drumfish there.
Another one over here.
That guy has grown tremendously actually since I got him. It's my longhorn.
Wow, those are cool. We had one of these a long time ago. It's been a while. Who else is in here? But obviously down here, right, last night you went ahead and moved the...
I moved the blue ring down there.
Right here. Yep. Oh yeah, look at that. So that one's coming home.
My blue face, they could kind of spar for a minute, but they, nothing too good. I'm sure it's like really good.
We got one hiding
Is that my
right here.
parrotfish?
There he is.
Parrotfish. Everyone's like waking up. I just turn the lights on here.
Yeah.
Oh, my copper band. Had him for like a year and a half.
Nice. That looks good. Look at the size of her. Wow.
Yeah, she eats. It's very dramatic and funny.
How long have you had her?
Had her about a year and a half.
And this is Tanya.
This is Tanya, queen of the tank. She sees her salad fish good. Whole bite.
Woo.
They say the biggest animals are vegetarians. Elephants and
That's a good looking fish.
those. Yeah.
All right, we're going to start packing up a couple items. Obviously, the annularis is coming with us, and then a couple of the other ones in the 75 or 90 gallon tank on the far side. That's a good looking tank. So we got one more tank over here on the right. I'm bouncing around the house. He's actually got an octopus hiding in this tank here. What species was this one again?
This is Briareus. Caribbean reef octopus. So
He's hiding in this piece of
kind of like
rock sculpture here. We're going to have to come back here in a few minutes. Where's he at? What am I missing? I don't see him.
So through that hole is his head.
Oh, I think I see him right there. Okay, this guy's got tanks everywhere. So, what do we got here? 20 high and a couple newts are in this one?
Yeah, we have two albino Spanish reviews. So you can get a good view of that back on the side there.
Ooh, there he is. I think I got him. There's one there. And the other one is right there.
I've had them for about 8 months.
Got a couple of guppies in here. A couple of snails.
Yeah, snails like crazy.
That's a cool looking setup. It's kind of like rough looking, but I
Yeah.
kind of like it. Kind of dingy.
It's dingy.
It's perfect for the newts. And who's over here?
We have 6 short trunk baby dolphin fish. So these are part of the mormirid, elephant nose, baby dolphin, baby whale. And they actually give off a weak electric impulse to communicate with each other. Really intelligent, actually. I think there's 6 of those guys.
Yeah, I can see him now. So I can pop out and up right there rock.
They
Over there too.
don't love the light either. For feeding, I just have to make sure that they're...
How big do those get? I think I've seen these
guys,
before.
I would say like 6 inches.
That's wild looking.
They're kind of remind you of like the night fish, which get huge.
Right. This volcano looking thing going on here.
Yeah, just for some extra.
That's a wild looking setup too. Nice. All right, so now this guy's got fresh and saltwater fish and a couple of lizards around the house. We got ourselves a snake here. Look at this guy.
Blanche is our blue-eyed leucistic ball python.
Wow, that is nice.
She's very much a lady. She's very,
Now, where did you get this from?
I want to say online Wilbank reptiles ball pythons.
Who is it?
Wilbanks.
Wilbanks?
W-I-L-B-A.
Actually, that does sound familiar.
What you see is what you get, so I was able to pick her out, you know, among... And she's about, I want to say it was a year and a half ago, maybe close to 2 years coming up here that I've had her. And she actually escaped last November. So about a year ago.
I'm glad you found her.
She was gone for 2 weeks.
Oh.
We thought that was I checked every night, and then she disappeared again, and I made sure to secure her
Yes.
enclosure, and she's due for an upgrade. She's gotten a lot bigger than when I first
Wow,
got
that looks
her.
good. That looks good. Put her up. Let's go catch some fish.
All right.
All right, so he's got one more little lizard over here. This is a beaded lizard. Look at this guy. So, for those who don't know, there's only 2 venomous lizards in the world, which is obviously the beaded lizard and the Gila monster. Look at that guy. So he's probably about 12, 13 inches in length. You've had him about 6 months now.
It's all in the name, right? So the Gila monster and the beaded lizard both belong to the genus Heloderma, which means studded skin.
Nice lizard.
Yeah.
Don't want that biting into you.
No.
All of those little bumps that you see running down the length of each lizard's body are osteoderms. That's right. Little pieces of bone covered in skin and scale.
This is a unique little guy right here.
1 week later.
Okay guys, it's been about a week now and everybody's all settled into the 1,000-gallon tank. We did a nice acclimation and everybody's been eating like a champ. I'm not seeing any issues with anybody. Everything's looking really good here. So just to do a real recap real fast on who we got. Obviously right there's the annularis angelfish right here that was in his 200-gallon tank. And this thing is a rocket. Man, he is just all over the tank, constantly moving all the time. Definitely a good eater. Here is the queen angelfish right here. Still a baby. It'll be nice to see how that's going to morph out as time goes by. Right here's the pork fish. I remember these from when we were diving in Mexico. These guys just grew by the thousands. And they'll definitely get big. I mean, probably 12, 18 inches in length. The black Indian triggerfish has already claimed his new home over here on the left side of the tank. He's pushed all that sand completely out of the way. I noticed that just within the last day or two. And we have the Zoster pyramid butterfly, the black and white one right here. That is an awesome one right there. Panther grouper. Right here we have the flame tumani. Where'd he go? He just snuck out from underneath the rocks. There he is. He's got the yellow stripe right there on the top of the dorsal fin. He's sneaking out right now. There he is. And then up underneath the rocks, there is the lionfish. Venomous lionfish. These guys have 18 spines on them, 13 on the top, 5 on the bottom. Those are the ones that will get you. I think I might have missed the emperor angel right here. That's going to be a good looking one as the months go by, as that one morphs out. And then obviously we still have blueberry pancake. The blue spotted stingray, who eats like a champ. Okay guys, so we decided to put the Tessellata eel in with the snowflake moray eel. Tessellata has got to be pushing 22, 23 inches in length and nice and thick. Snowflake's probably just a tad smaller, 18 to 20, not as thick. But SpongeBob is overseeing everybody here, making sure we're all getting along very well. There's a Colombian shark that we've had probably for about a good year and a half that somebody converted over to saltwater. That was the one that we picked up from Ohio Fish Rescue and we still have to this day. So everybody's going to be residing here for maybe a couple more months, and then we're going to be sliding both eels into the 900. So this is just a temporary home for now. But they're liking it, and they're getting along. Alright guys, so here's the final fish that we picked up from Neil. This is an Antonata lionfish. He's perched upside down right now on a piece of coral formation, but man, this thing is sweet looking. I decided to put him by himself. Still way too small to be put in the general population. He's probably maybe coming up on 3 inches. So I gave him pretty much the end of the 200-gallon tank. As you can see, I put a divider right here, some of the honeycomb. So on the far right is Hoover. And we didn't want Hoover messing with this one. So that's a good looking fish. Alright, so that's the Antonata lionfish. They don't get too terribly big, 6-7 inches in length, and they come from Sri Lanka. So we'll see him in due time. As he gets bigger, we'll put him in with the other lionfish in probably what's going to be the 360-gallon DWARF aquarium. All right, guys, that wraps up this video. Special thanks to Neil and his father for all the help in packing up. And it was great meeting with them. And I think the NEILS fish here have a big home to reside in for the rest of their lives. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video. We're out of here.